What's the white thing in its jaws? How does the ant use it to build its nest? This video will answer those questions. How weaver ants build their nest. First, what are weaver ants? Weaver ants are insects that belong to the Formicidae family, specifically of the genus Oecophylla. Seen here are major worker ants. They form the majority of the population and are 8 to 10 millimeters long, with minor workers being half that. Weaver ants are arboreal, which means they live up in the trees. As such, their nests, seen here, are found above the ground. The nest is made up of leaves stitched together into a ball shape. But how exactly was this nest made? Let's take a closer look. Step 1. Pulling the leaves together. First, the weaver ants must join the leaves together. They do this by using their bodies to form a living chain to pull the edge of two leaves together. That's what's happening here. These two leaves won't be a part of the nest, but the ants are joining them together anyways to create a shortcut so they can move about easier between the ground and the nest. Step 2. Holding the leaves together. These leaves are quite thick and therefore don't stay joined together themselves. So, the ants use their bodies to hold the leaves together. Their jaws bite the edge of one leaf, while their feet grip onto the edge of the other. Take a close look at their feet. At the end of their legs, there are hooked claws. These hooks are what help them climb trees, and they are also useful in helping them grip onto the leaves as seen here. Holding the leaves together is the job of the major worker ants, the larger ones. The smaller one walking around is a minor worker ant. This ant doesn't quite get where to bite, but A+ for effort. This one knows where to bite, but is struggling to find a good spot. Do the ants holding the leaves together get a break? Yes, some do let go. Keep an eye on the ant on the very right. Yep, there it goes. And here's another one letting go. But these ants can't keep holding on forever. So, what happens next? Step 3. Stitching the leaves together using larval silk. The white thing in the jaws of the ant is not a maggot. It's an ant larva. Ant larvae are, to oversimplify it, baby ants. These larvae are special in that they produce larval silk. The adult ants use this silk to weave the leaves together. Pay attention to the ant's antennae and how they move while it weaves. Eventually, most of the gaps between the leaves will be sealed with larval silk. Look! The ants stitch the gaps from the inside of the nest too. Here's a closer look at the process. The silk coming out from the larva is visible here. The ant connects the silk to the edge of one leaf, then moves the larva to the edge of the other leaf to complete the weave. It then repeats and repeats and repeats this action. It's a slow process, but the result will be worth it. The result. This is what the nest looked like during its construction. And this is it 6 days later. There are no longer a lot of ants on the outside of the nest. Previously, they were needed to hold the leaves together, but now the larval silk is doing that. There are still some gaps that serve as entrances. This one probably isn't meant to be an entrance. Anyways, nest complete. Bonus fact: one ant colony can have multiple nests. The nest seen in this video is one of the larger nests in the area. However, there were 4 other nests within 10 feet of this one. Here is one of those other nests. It's still in construction. But soon, it too will be completed and become a safe home for the weaver ants. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Here are some of my other videos that you may find interesting.